Good morning. In today's video, I want to cover one of the, I would say, biggest moments in my life, which is when I was 25 years old and I was diagnosed with cancer, and how it changed my life and what you can learn from me. Maybe just start off how it happened, how it happened, and I'm not really sure why it happened. So I was 25 years old. I got the diagnosis in, I think it was in beginning of May, and I started to actually have health problems in February and in March. And I went to the doctor. I just felt really tired and nothing really else. And the doctor also thought that maybe I'm just really stressed. Maybe I have just stress, and really didn't really think much about it. And it was in April when it started, like I started to feel like pressure in my neck, especially when I would lift my arms up. I would feel more pressure in my neck, and it further progressed that I started to have difficulty breathing. And I went to the doctor. They did an ultrasonic scan, and then immediately like, okay, we need to do a computer tomography. And from there on, it was like literally a couple of days after, they did a biopsy where they shut down one of my lungs and went inside to take biopsy, and I got big result that I have cancer. So I had second stage Hodgkin's lymphoma, and basically in my chest part I had supposedly a 10 diameter size like 10 centimeter size or diameter size cancer. So yeah, sorry about not being able to express myself more clearly about this. So how did I behave? How did I feel? Firstly, I was like, okay, I'll do whatever it takes to do the treatment. So agreed to chemotherapy, radiotherapy. Some people were around. Some people around me were a bit skeptical about were afraid of like chemotherapy or radiation. But I would say, do whatever it takes. Like if you gotta die to survive, then die. If you need if you were told like, hey, we have to amputate your arms and legs, like take them. You need to commit to living so heavily that you're willing to die. And I would say this is probably what helped me to get through this, because there were so many, when chemotherapy started, I didn't know what to expect, and I have to say it was so heavy. I lost all my strength. I felt like chemotherapy literally felt like I'm dying. I felt so weak, like a really old person. Even walking exhausted me. And there were so many days where sometimes I did actually get emotional, at least inside, where I wanted to just cry. And I didn't. I would just like, hey, I'm gonna procrastinate on this, because right now, this is a war time. I'm in war. And the only choice right now is to survive. I will cry after I survive. Sounds harsh, but if you have a like difficult moment in your life, I would even like recommend like write it down like shit. I will cry after I survive this. Like procrastinate, because you need the emotional strength to go through. You need the emotional strength to survive. It's certain uncertainty like stops you, and in some cases of life where like failing or losing, well, it hurts, but you will be still alive. Like if you lose a basketball or football game, or if you start a company and fail and the company goes bankrupt, or you want to apply to a company and you don't even get to an interview, hey, at least you're alive. But when it comes to a health crisis, like losing means death. So there is like, oh, you need to be 100% focused, determined, certain that you will, like you want it so bad that you are willing to die for it. In some cases of life, I would say it might be not so important to die, think about this actually. For example, if you want to be in terms of like physical performance, you want to be in a great shape. Does dying make sense? No, because if you want to have great health, then killing yourself doesn't make sense. Or does it make sense to kill yourself to get a great job? No. If you survive, survival gives you the opportunity to like win the next time at least. So I would say survive first. Survive, live first. And this is something I learned from my cancer. So something else that I learned is like appreciation towards life. Like sometimes I get so angry for like things not progressing, angry for things not happening for me, angry for like feeling that so many people around me are so much more successful and doing so much better. And then I remind myself like, hey, I had cancer, and I'm still here. Like it's over 7 years. Actually, it's soon to be 8 years when I was first diagnosed. So I've been alive for 7.5 years. I can be so grateful. I'm grateful for all the nurses and doctors who helped me, who acted fast, who made the right decisions with the treatment and procedures. Like I have so much to be grateful for. And also actually during the like treatment time, I could also rest. I would just watch TV and rest and eat fruits and vegetables and just rest. So it's not necessarily that bad. And something more that really like helped me through was just being in the moment. I was kind of forced to be in the moment because I didn't have any strength. I could not work, read, even reading a book. I bought the book 7 Habits of Highly Successful People. I remember I couldn't read it. I just I could not focus. Like reading one page was like my head started to hurt so bad. I was like, I'll leave it. So yeah, that's how it kind of went. I had around 3 months of chemotherapy, then 1 month in between, then 1 month pause, I mean, and 3 weeks of radiation, I think, and that was pretty much it. And then I just took time to recover, and recovery was slow, harsh, and that was pretty much the story of this. And yeah, it's during the times I was thinking like surviving will be harder than having this chemotherapy right now or cancer right now. And this has been so true, because life offers us mental challenges where we like put so much weight on, and life sometimes feels so hard. And when I go back, it's like I have my priorities sometimes so wrong. So I would say life right now is very easy. I'm strong, I'm fast, I'm strong again, fast again, high energy again. I can do so much stuff. So I'm just complaining about wrong things. And I think just having the appreciation of being alive. I was actually, when I had cancer, I thought like, if I will never ever have the strength and speed again, that's fine. I would just appreciate the thought of being alive. And this is something I want to give you today. Is just this: if you're watching this and you are at top health, like appreciate this, be grateful, don't ruin it, like value it, support it, eat vegetables and fruits, support your health, well-being, like don't throw it away, like don't damage yourself, don't hate yourself, support yourself, be your cheerleader. So these are the thoughts I want to leave yourself. Usually I don't film so long videos, so I might do short segments after on this topic. So like this video, hit the comment below, let me know what big moments you have had in your life that have changed you, and let me know what topics you would like me to cover in the next videos. See you soon.